I'm Adam,
And I'm Bubbles.
and this is Where There's a Williams, There's a Way. Hey, Bubbles, do people ever mix your name up with another one?
No, not really. There were plenty of people that would make fun of my name.
How so?
It was mostly when I was in primary school.
Oh no.
It's a windy day out. We can't play with Bubbles at recess. Or if I'd forget something, they'd say that Bubbles, she's an airhead.
When I was a kid, kids would ask me where Eve was.
From the Garden of Eden. Not very clever.
I had a high school teacher that was always calling me Andy. It bothered me that she didn't take the time to learn her students' names. It's not like our class sizes were too big.
That seems like more of a teacher's problem.
It was her problem that created my problem. In today's book, we see what a little girl's problem is with her name. Let's get started. That's Not My Name by Anoosha Syed.
My name is Mirha.
Good morning, Mirha.
I love you, Mirha. Good luck, Mirha.
It was Mirha's first day of school. In the morning, Baba made her favorite breakfast. Mama kissed Mirha's forehead, and Nani waved them goodbye. Mirha had been waiting for months to start school. She was so excited to learn, to play, and most of all, to make friends. She shyly stood in front of the class, and she said,
My name is Mirha.
Mirha thought her name was simple and easy, but the other kids couldn't say it right. They stretched out the I until it sounded like an E, and their R sounded wrong. Some people even forgot the H. Hey, Mina. Miriam. Mirha. Hey, Mira. Mira.
Hi, Nurha.
Miha. Niha. Yo, Mero. Even some of her teachers said it wrong. Is Mina here? Here. Mirha didn't want to be called Mina for the rest of the year, but she was too shy to speak up and correct her teacher. Hayden asked Mirha if he could call her Maya. He said that it would be easier for everyone to say.
Oh no, how inconsiderate. How can you ask someone to change their name just because it is easier for you?
When I was in middle school, I had a friend who lived down the street from me named Aleem. He had a brief period of time where he went by Adam.
But he quit going by that when you moved in.
He did. Hopefully it was because he was comfortable with his own name, and not because it was confusing to have two Adams.
2 Adams. Did that happen to you very much?
All the time. One time I worked with a guy named Adam and another named Willie. People got confused all the time.
So what did you do?
The other Adams said that we should go by number 1 and number 2.
And did you?
No, I didn't like being referred to as a number. I'm fully aware that I have a generic or common name, but it's the one I've got.
That seems like a good outlook to me.
She wanted to shout,
That's not my name!
but she didn't. Mirha's first day hadn't gone how she imagined at all.
Why can't anyone say my name right?
She wondered sadly.
Mama and Baba and Nani can say it. Why can't anyone else?
Mirha felt like giving up. She thought about changing her name to something easier, something other kids would think was normal. But if she had a different name, no one would get it wrong when she ordered hot chocolate at cafes. Maybe she could finally find a keychain with her name on it. Maybe she could make some friends. When she arrived home, Mirha told Mama about her plan to change her name. But Mama didn't look happy.
You have a beautiful name,
She said.
Mirha means happiness in Arabic,
Mama said.
The first time I heard you laugh, I knew that it fit you perfectly. I know your name is different from your classmates, but that isn't a bad thing. It just means that it's unique and special. Your name is something to be proud of, and no one can take that away from you.
Mama said Mirha shouldn't change her name for anyone. If people can remember names like Beethoven and Tchaikovsky and Michelangelo, they can remember Mirha. Is there an interesting origin to your name?
When I was born, I was an early walker.
So were my kids. They started walking when they were only 9 months old.
I started walking when I was half an hour old.
Okay, you win.
My mom said that everyone thought I was so light on my feet. It was as if I was floating around like a bubble.
Therefore, Bubbles.
Therefore, Bubbles.
You're right, Mama. I'm proud of my name, and I love what it means. I can't wait to tell the whole world that my name is Mirha.
Mirha kept Mama's words close to her when she went back to school the next day.
My name is Mirha, not Maya,
she told Hayden proudly, and explained how to pronounce it properly.
I'll make sure to say your name right from now on, Mirha,
said Hayden.
I'm also really sorry that I hurt your feelings yesterday.
When he asked if they could play together, Mirha smiled. She had just made her first friend at school. Sometimes people got it wrong, but that was okay.
Hey, Mirha.
Because now Mirha knew what to say.
That's not my name.
Now Mirha has so many new friends at school. They all have unique, beautiful names, and she always makes sure to say them right. Layla, Dimitri, Shaban.
I like my name because it means little loved one,
said Aiko. Jasper joined in and said he was named after his granddad. Mirha loves how different they all are, and she's excited to make even more friends. Maybe you could be a friend too.
Hi, my name is Mirha. What's yours?
Do you ever get frustrated that your name is so uncommon?
I love my name. I love the fact that when people talked about Bubbles, there was no doubt who they were talking about.
When I go to the doctor, I have to say that I'm Adam J. Williams to differentiate myself from all the other Adam Williamses out there.
People who I've never met will know who I am because of my name.
People who I've never met know me because of my YouTube channel.
That's funny.
Kids at school know me because there's only one other male teacher.
So you stand out.
That, and the school is called Williams Elementary. Mr. Williams at Williams.
Is the school named after you?
That's what they ask me.
You must love it.
I do. And speaking of loving things, if you've loved this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe to the channel. I'm Adam.
And I'm Bubbles.
And this is Where There's a Williams, There's a Way.
Did you know Donald Duck's middle name is Fauntleroy?